Hello everyone and welcome back to another Dragon Adventures video. Here in this video I am going to talk about the new farming update, what I like and what I don't like about it. To be honest, it isn't that bad. They didn't change too much, it still works essentially the same as before, just with some added features. So you still would claim your plants as usual, as normally. But as you'll notice, there is fertilizer and I have a watering can. Yep, now you have to water and fertilize your crops in order to grow them more efficiently, I guess that would be. In other words, if you don't water them and keep them fertilized, do you see like the timer there? And it's like 2 hours for dragon fruit. I just claimed them. Originally it was like 3 hours and 30 minutes before the update. Well, now watering and fertilizing them lowers the time it takes to harvest them. But the big jump in difference is if you do coconuts. Now my coconuts have a few minutes till they can harvest, but if you were to do coconuts, originally their harvest time was 6 hours and... no, it was just 6 hours. Now, if you do not water and fertilize them and the fertilizer reaches 0% and the water just dries out, it'll take 24 hours per harvest, and I think that goes with every plant, which, in my opinion, kind of sucks. Okay, that's loud. Bear with me, gonna water all my crops really quick. Okay, now that that's done, you can also water your crops with a dragon with, like, a water element. And I've heard that there's also other elements that work, which is weird, but I don't know, I guess you could test them all out. You can also harvest your crops with your dragon fire, which is also something I did not know you could do. I just have to claim all, but I think that comes with VIP, which is very helpful, because I don't like one by one harvesting them. I'm sorry, but that sucks. That really sucks. Okay, earlier I mentioned fertilizer, and as you see, all of these have numbers above them. When I click fertilizer, 200% is the maximum fertilizer you could have. And these are all 175, so I need to fertilize those. Let me quickly equip my fertilizer here. You would have noticed in my inventory that there was 2 different fertilizers. I think there's a couple different. And the grade of fertilizer depends on how you make it, which I will explain how you actually get fertilizer. There are 2 options that you can use as fertilizer. One is bone meal. You could get bone meal via murdering mobs. If any of them would spawn in. I killed one. Nothing. Fertilizer, fertilizer. I mean bone meal, bone meal. Give me bone meal. There, I got a bone meal. So that's one way. Or another way is harvesting these lovely things around the map that they have added. New resources. It's like a pile of bones. They're on every map. And honestly, I think this is a better source of fertilizer. Oh my god. Bone meal. You do need bone meal to make fertilizer, just as an FYI, so you're gonna have to farm bone meal no matter what. You cannot trade bone meal or fertilizer, but I have seen people selling it in the Undercity, so I guess if you really don't feel like making it, you can buy it off of other players. It's really not that hard to make though, it really isn't. How fertilizer is made is by utilizing the new compost bins. In the buildables, they've added a utility option, and you can have a maximum of 3 compost bins in your base. I'm not sure if it's more or less depending on if you have the building pass or not, but for me, it is 3. I need to claim these because I already have them. It takes 10 minutes to make fertilizer. Now, mine was just regular fertilizer. There's a couple different grades depending on the food you use. As you'll see, each food has a percentage next to it. Grapes, 1.8%, squid 1%, avocado 1.9%, the gold fruits, I think it's gold fruits, 5%. I think that's the highest percent you could get. I think it's gold fruits, and no, I think that's the, I don't know if anything else has 5%, but the gold, oh no, ooh, no, never mind, I was wrong. There is a 10% grade. Interesting, I did not know that. I'm gonna have to try that out then. But honestly, not gonna lie, I just use English, please. I just use bacon. I put 50 bacon in, and I just do that all through, and I'll add the bone meal then. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it's 10 bone meal per fertilizer, and then it takes 10 minutes. It's actually not that bad, and you get a decent amount of fertilizer in a decent amount of time. And regular fertilizer, as you saw, I had 175% and it went right up to 200%. I'm not sure exactly how much regular fertilizer gives. I know pristine fertilizer, which is the next one up, which is what I got when I put the 5% in. I think it gives 100% fertilizer. I don't know about 200%, I think it's 100% each. Ooh, excuse me. But honestly, I think it's just easier to make regular fertilizer. I don't know, I feel like it's wasting if you use like super good stuff for fertilizer. But that is all up to you. That is all preference based. The coconuts are ready, I shall claim. Ooh, 400. Nice. And then, oh, I gotta water them again. Ugh, I'll do that. Oh, you can get a watering can from this guy. It's 1,000 coins, I think. Yeah. Also, my thoughts on the new farming system. I don't know. I like it. The only thing I kind of hate is the fact that for people who can't log in as often to keep up with their plants, they kind of penalize you a bit. But honestly, like, I've looked more into it, it's not that bad. It really isn't. And plus, I'm pretty sure that the water and the fertilizer only goes down after you harvest your plants. So like if you have 200% fert and everything's watered and you don't log in for 2 days, your plants will be ready to harvest and it kind of just stays like that, at least I think, and then you claim all and it goes down. Big deal. Honestly, I don't know if they changed it because I think it was a little different and maybe they switched a few things around, I don't know. But it's growing on me. I do like that it's a bit more interactive and it gives you something more to do than just logging in, flying down here, hitting claim all, oops, and then logging out. It's nice. I mean, you can still technically do that. You don't have to water and fertilize your plants, but it's just so for people who do log in more often, I guess, it's a lot easier to like get more plants, though. Wow. Hold on. Let's see how much time that actually saves if I equip my watering can. Boop. It made absolutely no difference. Okay then. It does make a difference if you do, because on my alt, I had nothing fertilized and no water, and my coconuts couldn't be harvested for 24 hours. And then when I watered them all, it went down to 18 hours. Maybe this is just the minimum time for a coconut, as well as the same for dragon fruit, which is nice. I'm not complaining. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments about the new farming update. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think there's things that could be improved upon it? Or things that they shouldn't have added? I don't know. Whatever opinions you have, let me know in the comments below. But that about wraps it up for this video, and thank you all for watching. I shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye! Why, hello there. It has a child now. Oh no. It's back. Look at it. No! Where are you going? Oh my god. Oh, look at the teeth on that thing. Look at that. Munch. Here you'll see a wild crayfish in its natural habitat. You'll notice on the back of the creature is its tamer. The tamer knows how to make it roar on command to annoy other players in the area. She's even trained it to sit. Look at that. Isn't the crayfish a good boy? Girl? It might be a girl. I don't know. And here you'll see the spawn of crayfish. When it grows up, it'll be just like its parents, roaring all over the continent at top speed because these things are ridiculously fast for some reason.